Hi everyone, it's the day 6 of our home learning for English, and for today we will be starting our last unit in English, which is the Unit 9. It is about city places. Now, before we begin, I want you to be familiarized first with these two kinds of places. First is the city, and the second one is the countryside. City are those that are similar with Jakarta, wherein there are a lot of buildings and stuff, while countryside is usually found in provinces, so you usually see mountains and fields on the countryside. So for this unit, we will be focusing more on the city. Now, what are the things that we usually see, hear, and do in a city? Now I want you to open your learner's book on page 122 and let's learn more about city places. Ready? Okay, first up, let's find out the things that we usually see in the city. Look at the picture. What are the usual things that you can see when you walk around the streets of Jakarta or any city in Indonesia? First, you've got to see there the buildings. Especially in bigger cities, there are taller and bigger kinds of buildings. Most of them are offices. Some of them are apartments or residential places. Another, we've got roads and streets. So some roads are wide, some are not. Next up, there are different kinds of vehicles. There are trucks, buses, cars, motorcycles. Those are kinds of vehicles. That's why usually in cities there is a very heavy traffic because there are a lot of vehicles traveling around. Next is shops and stores. So everywhere you look at, there are different kinds of shops and stores. They sell different kinds of stuff. It's for the people who are living in the city. And of course, you will see there the school, which we missed a lot at this moment. And a pavement. By the way, a pavement is the sidewalk. This is the safe area of the road where people can walk safely without getting hit by a car. So this is the sidewalk or the safe zone for people in walking. Another is the bus stop. Bus stop is the proper place for people who wants to ride a bus or to drop off passengers from the bus, so that the passengers will not just go down or ride a bus anywhere on the streets. It might cause heavier traffic. And one of the most important thing that we usually see on the streets of a city is the traffic light. What is a traffic light for? Is it just like decorations on the street? No, traffic lights are made so that the road will become more organized, so that accidents will not happen. Not only for the drivers, but also for people walking around. So what are the meanings of the lights of a simple traffic light? Let's read first the traffic light's poem. All together, start with the title, friends. The traffic lights. Red means stop, green means go, yellow means wait, even if you're late. So from the poem itself, you will already know the different meanings of different colors of a traffic light. Red means stop, so you gotta stop. Drivers needs to stop their vehicles because other parts of the road might be moving. Green means go. So when they see the green light, they can start their vehicles and then travel and drive. When you see the yellow light, it means wait. It means they have to wait for the green light before they could start again and drive. It's for their safety. So green, red, and yellow are important lights that every driver, even the people walking around, must follow. Now, aside from the things that we see on the street, there are also sounds that you usually hear in the city, especially if it's a very busy city like Jakarta. So some of the sounds that you commonly hear are the vehicles, the moving sound of the vehicle when they start or when the cars are moving. They usually make sounds, a loud sound. So those are the common things that you hear. Another are the horns or the beep beep sound of the car. To avoid accidents, usually they press that horn and to give warning to people. Another is on the streets, usually there are a lot of people, different kinds of people walking around, and they keep talking. So of course you will also hear some people talking about different stuff. So moving vehicles, car horns, and people talking. So those are the stuff that we often see and hear on the street. Now let's read Walking in the City at the bottom part of the page. And let's find out where is Paco and his mom. Okay, let's read all together. Now as we read, I want you to use your finger to follow the directions as I read so that you'll be able to find Paco and his mom, okay? So walking in the city. Paco is walking home from school with his mother. Now listen carefully to the ways and the direction where Paco and his mom is. You have to start with the school. So we live in a city. Every afternoon, my mom meets me at my school. My school is on a busy road. There are lots of cars and buses. Listen to the traffic light. It's very noisy. We wait for the traffic to stop. We look left, we look right. Then my mom and I cross the road. So you gotta cross the road, friends. We walk on the pavement. We look at the shops. I can smell bread. So let's walk to the pavement, and which store can they smell the bread? It smells nice. We go into the bakery. So this is the bakery. Good afternoon, how are you? Said the baker. Fine, thank you. We'd like some bread, please, my mom said. Big or small? Big, please. Here you are. We leave the bakery. I'm carrying the bread. Can you see us? I'm wearing the red jacket and my mom is wearing a yellow dress. Can you find the yellow dress and the red jacket of Paco? So there they are. So that's Paco and the mom. We cross the road again, so they need to cross another road. So from here, they need to cross again. We're walking to our bus stop. Did you see the bus stop? There is the bus stop. Now, here comes our bus. My mom and I get on the bus and ride home. Where are they heading? They are going to their home. So probably they'll be eating the bread at home. So good job, friends. You found Paco and his mom. So from school, they head home, but they stop by and buy some bread first. So that is how Paco's life usually happens on a daylight. So those are the things that you usually see and hear whenever you're in the street, like I'm in the city, like what Paco has in his city. So for your homework, I want you to finish the activity book on page 101. And once finished, please submit it in Google Classroom. You may look at these choices, which are also present from the lessons that we had. Sound, which one can you hear and which one can you see in the city? And then you're going to complete it on the table. Feel free to watch again this video as you want to check on the choices given. So that will be all for today. Goodbye, friends.